Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. For those who are returning, hi again. Thank you for coming back. And for those of my subscribers, thank you so very much for your love, your loyalty, your support. For those of my light counterpart community who come back every week, every reading, whenever, thank you to you as well. I am so blessed and so thankful to not only have this channel, but to be able to do this for all of you. And again, for those who've been supporting this channel, thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. All right, so just one quick announcement. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, all that information is in the description box below, or you can purchase a personal reading package where you will get a bonus reading and save a couple of bucks. It's not actually a couple of bucks, it's a decent amount of money. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. You want to get in contact with me for anything, any questions, anything you need at all of that information is in the description box below. With that being said, I wish you all a fantastic week. Let's get into your reading. Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? I hope you are well, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, a wonderful Labor Day weekend if you celebrate Labor Day, if you are in the States. I cannot believe it's already September and Labor Day starts in a few days. I'm recording this on September 2nd. I'm a little bit behind, but I don't like saying that because God always tells me, you know, just you go and do your readings when we tell you to. So either way, time is fluid, right? Whenever you receive this is the right time for you to, whenever you watch this is the right time to receive these messages. All right, Taurus, so if you've never been here before, what we're going to do, so we're going to see what your overall theme is for the week, what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid. Also, stick around to the end so that you can see what is coming to you with regards to love, what the new moon in Virgo is bringing you. That occurs on September 6th or September 7th, depending on where you are in the world. And we're going to get some additional guidance with the Super Attractor card. I'm also going to pull a wellness card for you because this is a wellness channel. It's not just tarot. That's why I'm called Capella Wellness and not Capella Tarot. All right, this is for your spiritual growth so that you can live the blissful life that God intended for you to live. Alrighty, Taurus, let's get going. Shuffling's been done. Let's see what your overall theme is for this week. Spirit guides and angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Okay, oh, you were the first one to get two. All right, Taurus. Oh, okay. Wow. I'm getting goosebumps already, guys. Oh my God. And no, can you see it? Can you see it? Look, look, look. And I haven't even finished a reading yet. Oh my gosh. I'm already thinking this is going to be a good one. Okay. Okay. Give me a minute. I need to gain my composure. First off, guys, we have, okay, I can't even get my thoughts straight because my excitement is going through the roof. Gosh, Taurus, what is this? We have victory in storm warning here. Look at this, 28, 8 plus 2 is 10, right? You have 10, 10 here. Now, if you are a light counterpart or a twin flame, if you haven't been to my, you haven't seen my readings before, I don't like using the term twin flame. I was actually guided by my spirit team to not utilize the word twin flame in my readings, but I do so only to explain. They told me to use light counterpart. I have a note about that in my description box if you haven't seen it. Anyway, if you are a light counterpart, 10-10 means that union is very close. There's a strong energy with union. That's probably why I was getting goosebumps. That's probably part of the reading. Others of you, this storm warning is like a tower card for me, but don't get discouraged and don't freak out because this is a good tower. And not all towers are bad. Actually, for me, towers aren't necessarily bad. They're there to get us on our paths. I've had tower moments in my life, and I'm ever so grateful for them, because I would not be where I'm at now if I didn't go through those tower moments. And yes, God has to kick us in the ass to get us to wake up, because we are all entitled to massive amounts of abundance, to a blissful life. We really are. It's that the devil keeps us from that, and the society is part of that, where we are drawn back and we are restricted by the 3D world from attaining that. Anyway, there's a victory here, Taurus. There's a huge success coming in. I'm seeing Six of Wands. I'm seeing the Chariot. I'm also seeing 10 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing all these like abundance cards, all right? Maybe even the Empress. Something comes through fruition. There's something wonderful here. 10 of Cups. Gosh, if you get all those cards, that's going to be amazing. So they're wanting you to get prepared, Taurus. Taurus. Maybe there's a Terrence here, or somebody sitting on a Taurus. Anyway, be prepared, Taurus. There's some great success coming in for you. And we have 2 10s. Not only did I say 10-10 with the light counterpart message with this about union, this is also completion, right? It's like 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles type of thing. The World card, right? Again, with the Chariot and the 6 of Wands, you have overcome some sort of battle. There has been something that you have done, Taurus, that you worked hard at, and you are about to reap your rewards. Kind of like 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, reaping your harvest. It is Virgo season, so a lot of people are going to be reaping their harvest today. They're going to get their just rewards for doing the hard work, and it took them a while to do the hard work. And for you, Taurus, for those of you who've done the hard work, there's like toil and labor here. You guys have worked on your self-mastery. You have ascended to a higher level. A lot of you have jumped to higher timelines, because that happened with all the full moon in Aquarius and the new moon energy that fell on the 8 Lions gate, all of this stuff. We have a new moon coming up on the 7th or the 6th of September, like I said, depending where you live. This is going to be a victory of mass proportions. Wow. That's what I just heard, okay? And it's going to be so big. It's going to change your life forever. All right? It is. And we haven't even gotten to the rest of the reading yet, but I'm feeling it so strongly, Taurus. So they're just wanting you to be prepared, because it's going to be a whirlwind of changes for you. So many things are coming in because you were victorious, and I'm getting strongly that it was due to the work that you have done. Again, achieving self-mastery. I'm also seeing Queen of Wands, King of Wands, enormous spiritual strength, mastering that, growth, all of this stuff. You went through a hermit mode. You've been isolated. You've been alone for a while. Like, partnerships are coming in, new careers. If you've already built a business, there's going to be great success here, whatever this is, Taurus, for you. And they're also telling me for you to check your Taurus placements. All right. That's supposed to give you additional insight into how this is going to affect you. So there's some big victory here. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. When I talked about how you did something that was significant, you walked away. You walked away from the devil. You walked away from everything that was keeping you from your abundance. You walked away from the false beliefs about yourself. What everyone else was telling you how, I can't even talk. There's a helicopter up there. Sorry, I got distracted. That doesn't normally happen. That must be a reason why. Anyway, Taurus, I'm really excited. That's why. 9, 2 plus 7 is 9. Like, something's coming to an end. You said, the hell with this. I'm walking away from people who are toxic, jobs that are toxic, situations that are toxic. I'm moving away from myself that was causing me to be toxic, like your the really dark shadow side that some of us are afraid to walk away from. A lot of you really mustered up that courage. I'm seeing 6 of Wands again, to get out of your self-made prison, like the Devil card. You went through this gate. You thought this gate was locked. You thought you were trapped, like 8 of Swords. You were lacking the confidence in yourself, and you thought, nah, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I don't know. But something clicked. You probably had a tower moment, right? We have the storm warning there. Maybe you had a tower moment and God kicked you in the ass like God kicked me in the ass, and you said, okay, you know what? I'm finally listening to God. I'm finally following my heart. You walked away from all the bullshit. You cut it all out of your life like the Queen of Swords, and you ended up following the path of your truth. And because you've done this, Taurus, victory is now yours. Victory of mass proportions. Is that what I said before? I'll have to rewind this so I can get that in the title. Wow. Oh my God. This is a great way to start the earth signs for this week. Look at this. Okay, Taurus. Oh, they're wanting me to remind you guys to check your moon and rising signs, because there's something else here that you guys need to know about. Especially if this is not really resonating with you. Again, these are for the people who are no longer in toxic relationships, toxic jobs, connections, situations. You are high vibe. You feel victorious already in everything that you do, Taurus. For those of you who are kind of still not there yet, don't get discouraged, okay? If you come across this reading, there's a reason why you are here. It's because God is trying to show you that this is for you when you do the work, when you walk away and say goodbye to things of toxicity. When you say, you know, screw you, devil, God is my only source and supply. God is my salvation, all of that stuff, okay? So don't get discouraged if you're not there yet. This is to give you some hope, all right? We're going to see what you need to focus on right now. They wanted me to shuffle extra. I only usually shuffle 3 times, but there's a reason for this. Okay, what is it that Taurus needs to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay, Spirit, this is interesting. Oh, all right. Okay, real quick. This came out in the reverse, but they said, no, this is not supposed to be in the reverse. But I will explain what this reversal was about. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, here's an ace. A gift from God is coming in. I was talking about something new, a fresh start. That's why I was saying your life is going to change. Whirlwind of changes, Taurus. And that's because at one point you were lacking inspiration. You didn't find that spark within you before. But that tower moment came in, and that's what I said. God kicked you in the ass, and you woke up like Judgment card, right? You feel liberated. You're like, you know what? It's time for me to heed my calling. You realize that with this Ace of Wands here, that this was an opportunity for you to build a business. Some of you have built a business. You're using your creative talents to create something masterful. Like 3 of Pentacles. There's something here where you ran for it. You went for it. You end up having a renewed passion for life and for love. There's excitement here. See, that's why I was getting all excited. You got excited about something because you tapped into your spiritual gifts. You tapped into the creative talent that was God given to you. God handed you this wand and said, Taurus, here is what I have blessed you with. Use this to your advantage. And because you did, Taurus, you are now going to have this great victory here, this great success. And yeah, some of you, this has to do with a business or some new career opportunity is coming your way. Okay, I just heard for some of you, You may have built a business, but some other massive opportunity is going to come in and it's going to change your world. It's going to you're going to be like, wait, what? Wait a minute. I built this. I followed my heart. I walked away from my old job. I walked away from toxic people, whatever this is. I built something for myself, utilizing my creative talents. And now you want me to do this? There's like some bigger opportunity that is coming towards you, Taurus. Again, this is some, not all. This is a general reading. Keep that in mind. Take what resonates, discard the rest. If you're not building anything, then this message isn't for you right now. This may be an indication that, Taurus, you need to get up and go and start utilizing this gift that God has given you, okay? No judgment. I know some people are different. Everyone's on different timelines, okay? But there's some people here who have done this. They found that spark within themselves and they realized what really lights them up. And it was something that a creative talent that they had, spirituality. They tapped more into spirituality. You guys tapped more into spirituality, and you were so enlightened by this. It's like that light of truth from God ignited in your mind, and it traveled down to your heart, and your heart just exploded. It's like your heart chakra healed. And that fulfillment that you found the Ace of Cups. And it just gave you this huge passion. It's like your heart was ignited and you took off and you ran with it. Because at one point, it wasn't there. You didn't realize at one point that this gift that God gave you was to change your life. It was to get going on those things that you were passionate about. You were going after your passions and you did something with it. You utilized this wand that God gave you and you created something masterful from it. And look, with the Six of Swords, yeah, you walked away. You moved away from the conflict, the chaos, hostilities, people who were taking advantage of you, right? It's just like the walking away card that we saw. And with these birds here, it's like they're your spirit guides. You listen to your internal guidance and said, you know what? I need to move away from this situation because this situation is not serving me anymore. I'm not going to have my abundance if I stay in these toxic situations and I'm not doing what I want to do when God has given me this gift. I need to utilize that gift. So you got in your boat, you packed your bags. Some of you actually moved to a different location. To calmer waters. You started heading towards your paradise because you were following the light. You were following the divine guidance. You had assistance. You had assistance, Taurus, to propel you forward, to get you towards your paradise. Others of you, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, you got to focus on finding that spark. You have to find a renewed passion for love and for life. Because God has given you something. You got to find that within you. It's not within anybody else. Okay? And when you move away from low vibrational energies, lower vibrational people especially, your vibration raises. And when you focus on yourself, you start finding that light within you because you're not finding that spark outside of yourself, especially with the lower vibrations. Lack attracts lack, right? Lower vibrations attract lower vibrational things. So there's two groups here where the other ones of you got to find that spark within yourself, but you got to move away from these, people taking advantage of you and situations and places, people that don't serve you. This is also for some of you, you literally need to move somewhere because this is also about relocation. Some of you may need to cross overseas. Oh, there's some opportunity for some of you, Taurus, this new career opportunity, this new adventure, it's going to require you to move overseas. This is for some, not for all, okay? Some will have to relocate, whether it's domestically. Others of you will have to relocate to a completely different country. That's what I just heard. If you feel that hunch, you guys, that's it. Trust your gut. All right, let's see what you need to avoid. What does Taurus need to avoid for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What does Taurus need to avoid for this week? Wow, well, this is interesting. You guys saw how much I shuffled. We've got the Magician. We have Gemini energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. Maybe you have strong Gemini in your chart. Look what's at the bottom again. The Six of Swords didn't move. You saw me shuffle. You got to find that peace and tranquility within yourself, and you got to follow that light of God if you're still in toxic situations. So, avoiding manipulation of the devil of society. Some of you have done this. Some of you have moved away from individuals who are trying to trick you, who are trying to manipulate you, who are trying to prevent you from working your magic. And that's the devil's work. What I get from this, all right? Those of you who are still haven't walked away from unpleasant situations, from dishonest people, from being taken advantage of and manipulated, now is the time for you to grab that wand and go follow your heart, and you will find that spark within you. When you move away, you walk away from these toxic situations. For others of you, for those where this victory is coming in, you found the magic within you. See, when you find that spark, when that lights up and that gift that God gave you, it's like, oh my God, I can do something with this. You start realizing your true potential, because the infinity symbol also symbolizes unlimited potential. A lot of you realized your power, your superpowers, that you could create your own reality, and you did it. This is manifesting your dreams, your aspirations. It's like manifesting the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, that type of thing. Yeah. Some of you learned manifestation techniques. Some of you actually took inspired action. With this combination of Ace of Wands and Magician, you found the magic within, Taurus. Like I was saying, that spark, you found that thing that lit you up, and then it caused you to work your magic. Because you realized it was within you the entire time. Others of you, you need to move away from these individuals who are trying to manipulate you, or jobs, society, friends, parents, people who are tricking you, who are trying to deceive you. I'm seeing Seven of Swords now. And the Six of Swords is there again. Some of you haven't found any peace yet, because there maybe it's a Gemini. It doesn't have to be, right? But it's for somebody. Maybe, or, okay, when I say Gemini, I'm thinking mind, right? Gemini is about the mind. It's ruled by Mercury. It's communications. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who communicates in such a way where they try to manipulate you, right? It's a form of trickery. They put these negative spells on you, something like that. There may be somebody around you who not only tries to manipulate you, but they use it with words, is what I was just told. And for some of you, you need to move away from this. Others of you, you did walk away from this. Right? There's two groups here. Like I said, I always get two different groups. And it's probably why, because those who've done the work, this is your message of, victory coming in. For those of you who are still dealing with this, again, this is to give you hope to, that there's paradise for you. When you move away from people who are like this, jobs that are like this, the devil energy can be about this in this position where you're being manipulated by the 3D world. We're going to clarify these cards. So let's see. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good why the Ace of Wands is here. Please and thank you. I'm also being told that, yeah, some of you need to move away from this manipulation, whatever this is, because a storm may be coming. All right, that's for some of you who still haven't walked away from something or someone yet. Why is the Ace of... Okay. Wow. Alrighty. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, guys. See? Ace of Wands. Go for it. Take inspired action. Some of you have done that. You guys, you're looking at the Ace of Wands again, okay? Just go for it. Whatever this is. And some of you, again, here it is with this opportunity. Some of you, there's money. It could be unexpected money coming in with this. Okay? That God is blessing you with because you walked away from someone, something. You walked away from your 3D self. Let's put it that way. Others of you, it's, again, finding that spark. Taking action, inspired action, just like the magician, to go after your hopes and your dreams and utilize your creative talents. Here we have the Page of Swords. All right. This is you finding that ambition. You have these ideas, these bright ideas, Taurus, to make something magical. You have to trust in that. You have to trust your intuition, because this, like the High Priestess or even the Hierophant, you're getting this divine wisdom, divine guidance. Your intuition is telling you, your guides, your ancestors, God is telling you, hey, Taurus, I'm giving you these ideas to create something magical so that you can build something for yourself. Some of you are also being asked to do some research on some creative ability. This may also be, communication. With communication, that's going to be spontaneous. This is a surprise. All right. Some surprise letter, surprise communication, text, phone call. Out of nowhere. Magic just comes out of nowhere, maybe. Somebody's coming in with some news. Somebody might come in with some challenging news, and maybe for some of you, whatever this challenge is, it could be for those of you, where I said, who might have to relocate, and especially those who may be moving overseas, and we do have the ocean in that storm warning card. This is going to be a little bit challenging for you to hear, but this is you having the Page of Swords energy, being able to take on any challenge, because this guy, he has this ambition. He's like, you know what? This is going to be a challenge, but I'm a page now. I've already went through all the other swords from 1 to 10. I got this. I can deal with this challenge because I'm smarter. I've started to learn from my life's lessons. And now I know better that the challenge is just that, a challenge. If I set my mind to it, I can overcome that. All right. So yeah, either there's communication coming in that might be a little bit challenging, or you're going to be presented with a challenge with whatever this Ace of Wands is, this new opportunity, this gift from God. Maybe you feel like that gift that you have is might be a little bit challenging to manifest, because this is also about manifestation too, with the Magician. Okay, whatever this is, Taurus. Others of you, yeah, there's communication coming in, and there's going to be a fresh start here for you. That's why there's victory here. Somebody's going to reveal secrets. Somebody is going to tell the truth. The page knows that he needs to communicate clearly and with integrity. This is somebody who has learned to better communicate, who has learned their lessons, and they're now coming forward like it's like a brand new person, right? Because this is pages are about new beginnings, new things that are new. This person coming in has learned to better communicate, and this is a new thing for them. But they're ready to overcome that challenge if you're dealing with somebody who had a hard time communicating with you, whatever this is. All right. Or maybe even you, Taurus, may have learned how to better communicate. Here's Judgment. I talked about the Judgment card. I had channeled this one. Heeding the call. This communication is going to bring some liberation of some sort. Again, this is some of you may be completely changing careers. Some of you, this communication is going to change everything for you. It could be about a connection being resurrected as well. This person comes in with this truth, and it changes the game in a connection with somebody. That's for some, not for all, right? This is also about how you learned your lessons, and some of you may be actually in communications. Writing, speaking, having a YouTube channel. You heeded the call. You woke up. That's what I was talking about. You woke up and you heeded the call. You're like, you know what? I got to do me. Some of you still have to go through this. That lack of inspiration, not sure that you can utilize your creative talents to build a business or to make money from it. Because the Ace of Wands did flip on the reverse, but they told me to put it upright because there's two groups here. Again, some of you are being called to do something with these gifts you've been given, and it may have to do with some sort of like communications or writing or something like that. Maybe even a contract. Paying attention to certain details, especially if this is new opportunities coming in, pay close attention to the details in that contract. That's for somebody here. Oh, yeah. Judgment. Yeah, there might be some legal thing with this. Again, that's for some, not for all. There's a lot of messages coming, you guys. Just bear with me. Here it is. Here's the Six of Wands. I told you. You can't get any more clear than this, Taurus. Victory is yours. You overcame challenges in all these battles, even battling yourself with your creative talents and following what everybody else does. This is a major milestone for you guys. For those of you who've walked away from unpleasant things, from toxic things. Here it is. Others of you who are still kind of flippy floppy, you're not sure. Two of Pentacles, I'm feeling. This is to confirm to you that whatever it is that you want to do, it's going to be a success. We have victory here twice. Okay? Some of you are going to get public recognition for the work that you have done. And they're saying to be careful because things are going to change very drastically. It's like this rise to fame that just comes out of nowhere. That's what I just heard. You know, especially if some of you who built a YouTube channel or you've done some sort of project, maybe this is a promotion for you at your job and you got to move for this job, whatever this is. But it's for those of you, if this actually happens, for those of you who end up being called to have a new career or have this promotion overseas, don't be afraid of that, okay? Don't give in to that fear, because God is giving you this opportunity. Again, we have the Ace of Wands. It's a God-given gift, a God-given opportunity. So if this is you, where you are being called to move overseas or move somewhere you've never been, do not give in to that fear, because God's telling you it's going to be a success. There's going to be some recognition here. This is a reward for you, Taurus, for doing the hard work and overcoming all those battles, because a lot of you went through a lot of shit. Victory is yours, Taurus. Don't give in to any fears. Look, we have the Ace of Cups. Here's 2 aces, you guys. 2 aces. Some of you need to avoid getting caught up in your emotions and being emotionally driven. You need to be spiritually driven right now, okay? Others of you, you found your Ace of Cups, like I said. You found that thing that lit you up, and it made you completely joyful and blissful. You started to live a blissful life without anyone else. You did it on your own. For those of you who resonate with this part, be honest with yourselves, because if you know you did the work and you said goodbye to everyone else and the world and you did your own damn thing and you found the Holy Grail on your own, I'm telling you, with the victory that's coming in, some massive amount of success, you're also going to come into union with the love of a lifetime. With your love of a lifetime. This is pure, unconditional love. This is divine love that a lot of people won't ever get to have. A lot of people won't have this type of success, Taurus. So for those of you who are still a little stuck, this is, again, a message for you that this can be yours. You just have to do the work, and you have to get that strength to walk away from the 3D world and from your 3D self. Let's put it that way. These are blessings, Taurus. Success and blessings. Like, I don't even know what other cards are here. We haven't even gotten to the other ones yet, but look. I told you this was going to be an awesome reading. This is also you continuing to have that unconditional love for yourself and for others. To continue to heal. Some of you who are still, dealing with that work, you got to heal. Focus on your healing, which is going to help you to find the Holy Grail, what lights you up and what fulfills you. And you find this on your own. You do. It's what's happened to me. So many blessings came into my life because I found my happiness on my own. And when I'm in a high vibrational state, I allow myself to attract the high vibrational things. And this is high vibrational, guys. The love of a lifetime. It's true love over there. Look, 3 of Wands. I think I said 3 of Wands. Not resting on your laurels. You said, I know this is a long journey, but I am manifesting my dreams. I know my ships are going to come in. I just got to keep going. That things happen in divine timing. For others of you, yes, we all have, some of us get hung up on the divine timing thing, but let me tell you one thing, guys. You are on soul time, not human time. You do the work. You co-create with the universe, with God, and God sees all of this because he sees all. And says, you know what? Taurus has been really pushing through this, making forward progress, holding the vision and trusting the process as they're continuing on in their journey, knowing that these ships are going to come in, because they are going to come in, Taurus. I heard 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or on the 3rd of some month. Remember, this is general. Somebody asked me about, oh my God, something is coming in 5 days in my other reading for Aquarius. And I was like, oh, I didn't say I said 6 days. That's why I'm trying to say it's divine timing. It could. It doesn't necessarily mean that it will. I'm just relaying the information that my guys are telling you. Whatever this is, your ships may come in 3 days or 3 weeks, or 3 months, or 3 hours for somebody here, whenever you watch this. But don't get hung up on that, please. I'm only, again, relaying what I'm being told. But this is, see, for those of you, if this is like 3 days or 3 weeks or 3 hours, be prepared, okay? Just be prepared. This is like some massive victory here, guys, because you did a lot of work. And you were manifesting your dreams. You, again, you learned how to manifest. I think I did say the Three of Wands. Wow, look at this. My cards were all in the upright, guys, so this is significant. This is the Page of Cups in the reverse. For me, this is not giving in to your emotions and not being too dreamy. Don't be so naive. For those of you who haven't been finding that spark, okay? Don't give in so much to your emotions, again, because there's like discernment that needs to be had here. For some of you, this is about when this abundance comes in. Oh, the Three of Wands is also about abundance. When this abundance comes in, when this massive success comes in, they don't want you to not trust your intuition. Because some of you may think this is not believable and you're going to miss out on this opportunity. That's what they don't want for you guys. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. Because there are 2 pages, oh, there might be something involved with children. Okay. But this may also be where if somebody communicates their truth with you, you might think, this is also an apology in the upright, a love letter, a love message. This is also an apology, but you may be thinking that this person is lying or they're not being truthful. Well, that's the same thing, but you get my point. Or they're not being genuine. Maybe it's like there's this energy where you're thinking that this person is not being honest. Okay? There's something along the lines of like you're not going to believe that this dream is actually happening. And based on the cards that I see here, especially with the Magician, even though it's in the avoid position, Taurus, the Magician also talks about new beginnings. Something magical is about to happen. It's like, get ready for this new beginning. It's going to appear out of nowhere. That's what I just heard. That's what I just heard. It's going to appear out of nowhere, and you're going to be like, wait a minute. How did this happen? Again, with the storm warning, okay? How did this happen? This is also for those of you who still haven't found that inner spark. There's like a lack of direction here. This is for the other group. Again, remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, discard the rest. For those of you who are having a hard time getting things going, following your passions, yeah, not having that lack, you're having a lack of direction and just not having any energy. You're having a hard time finding your creative spark. There, you have creative blocks because the Page of Cups in the upright is a very creative, artistic individual. There's something here that you guys have some great creative abilities, but you are not trusting of them. It's like you don't believe in yourself. It's like you don't believe in the magic that you have, okay? These are about creative blocks. This is also somebody around you either is manipulating you, and I talked about manipulation here. Somebody who's younger than you may be manipulating you. That's for somebody here. Or somebody's obsessed with a connection, with somebody, with a job, with something, and it's causing a creative block. It's blocking you from manifesting your dreams, is what I heard. Okay. So for those of you who are having this hard time with, you know, finding that spark, you're blocking your own manifestation of your dreams. You just have to be confident in yourself and understand that you do have what it takes, right? Because again, it's the gift of God right there, this creative talent that you already have. And it's like somebody or something, the outside world, is manipulating you into thinking that you're not capable of building something, of making a career, of making money from this talent that you have. This is also about focusing on your inner child healing. We did talk about the Ace of Cups, right? It's right here. Some of you need to focus on your healing. The Page of Cups in the reverse is about healing the inner child. I'm also getting that for somebody who's coming back, right? Somebody's returning from sea. This person who's coming back into your life is coming back completely new, victorious, because they overcame their battles. They made some major achievements in their lives, and they have had great success in doing so. So this person is going to communicate this for you. Like I heard I changed. You know, I've learned a lot from this connection, and they're going to be vulnerable now, because this is also vulnerability, but I'm getting kind of in a good sense, even though this page is in the reverse. It's like somebody's going to explain what they have gone through, that they had broken dreams, that they were manipulated, that they were afraid to be vulnerable, something along those lines. That's somebody here where you're with the communication coming in. I'm already getting like a channeled message with that. Okay, let's see why the Magician is here. Why is the Magician here? And for those of you who have been doing the work, again with the Three of Wands, yeah, your ships are coming in. It's like lots of ships. I heard lots of ships. They're going to have things that you weren't expecting. Why is the Magician here? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. There's a card that's flipped over there. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, can you please clarify the Magician for us, please, and thank you. Oh my gosh, really? All righty. Two of Swords. All right, here we go again with the two groups. I don't know why when I do these readings, I'm always getting two groups, but there's a reason. I guess it's because, again, God wants to show you what can happen when you overcome certain things, stuff like that. All right, we have Two of Swords. Yeah, there's something you're not seeing. You don't want to face reality. It's like there's this avoidance of realizing that you're being manipulated. Again, that's for those of you who are still feeling like you're being manipulated, but you don't want to believe it. All right, this is like, you know, you're indecisive. You have to make that decision, Taurus, especially if you know deep down inside that somebody's playing games with you, somebody's trying to trick you, something along those lines. Or you're thinking that because you're not receiving communication that you're being bamboozled, that somebody is trying to mess with your mind, is what I just heard. All right, that's not the case, because I'm hearing it's an illusion. If you're in a connection and you're waiting for somebody to communicate, but it's like you're focusing on this person in communication, it's not really going to bring you victory because you're not focusing on yourself. That's for some people here. All right, you're not realizing that you have the magic within you to create this abundance and to call in a divine union, divine counterpart. So some of you need to avoid being indecisive, being all up in your head, second guessing. This is also like second guessing your abilities. You're over analyzing the situation. It's like, you know what, I don't think I can do this, I'm not sure, whatever, I don't have that magic within me. That's all crap, Taurus, because you do have it. Everybody has magic. Everyone does. See, I said Two of Pentacles, stop being wishy-washy. Stop going back and forth. Oh, I'm going to do this. No, and then you pull yourself back. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull myself back. Some of you also are not prioritizing your life's activities pretty well. You need more balance in your life, especially with regards to the 3D world. It's like some of you may be caught up in distractions and obsessions and addictions, kind of like the Seven of Cups, where, you know, you're saying, okay, well, I think this is going to help me out, or maybe I picked this cup and it's the wrong cup, but then you know it's the wrong cup, and it's like you're going back and forth with trusting your intuition too. You gotta trust your gut, Taurus. Others of you, yeah, you went through this, but you overcame this. There's also, you may be dealing with somebody who doesn't really know what they want. Maybe you don't know what you want, Taurus. Again, this is for the other group where they're still, you know, trying to find their place in life, trying to find their spark. It's okay, because we all go through this. And I know it's hard because when you try to trust your intuition and it's something that you've never done and people think you're crazy and you're like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And then you start doubting. It's like, oh, I don't know, right? God didn't put you in this situation for no reason. Balance yourself out. Trust in your gut. Follow the light. It's going to lead you where you need to be. Here's Five of Pentacles. Yep, some of you are in financial ruin. Some of you are afraid that if you don't follow your creative talents, you don't follow your passions, that you are not going to make money, that you're going to be in financial ruin, that it's not going to work out. This is lack mentality. Lack attracts lack. Taurus, if you are still thinking this is low vibrational energy. This is also where you're feeling rejected because you're not receiving communication from somebody. If you are in a light counterpart connection, that's an illusion. It's not about the communication, guys. I can talk for hours on what this connection is about. Some of my other readings have information about this, but or, you know, you go to capellawellness.com and read my story so that you can understand what I realized with my connection. That will probably help you. But you are not a victim. That's an illusion. None of us are victims. We allow people to take advantage of us. We allow others to make us feel down and have doubt and lack of confidence. Again, some of you are doubting your abilities. If you do have the magic within you, but you do, Taurus. Others of you, you realize that you were not a victim and you overcame this. Some of you either are really sick physically because of what's going on. Others of you, you sought out help. You knew that God, your angels, your guides were going to help you get through this. Again, there's two stories. Yay! See, Queen of Wands. I channeled her too. Some of you who haven't found that spark, you're dimming the light that you already have. You already have the Ace of Wands, Taurus. You do. Some of you are trying to be a little bit controlling and saying my way or the highway. Some of you are not taking risks. You don't feel strong. You don't feel confident. You don't feel strong and safe in your own abilities. She's an excellent leader. She's very skilled. She's the Queen of Light. That's you, Taurus. You have this ability. You can make anything you want into a success as long as you put your mind to it. Others of you have realized your light. You were shining your light brightly because you found that spark within. And now that you're shining your light to the world, the God is seeing that, and you are attracting those high vibrational things. This is, maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, but they wanted me to mention it. Wow. We have the Emperor. This is Divine Masculine. Yeah, for some of you in light counterpart connections, you are dealing with Divine Masculine and you're thinking that, you know, either you're allowing a distorted masculine to manipulate you, and or you're thinking that your Divine Masculine is not your counterpart. If you would really like to know, I would suggest, highly recommend that you get a personal reading to give you some clarity, because some of you are doubting, you're not trusting your intuition. But if your gut is telling you that it is, you have to trust that. Don't be into a sword's energy. And also, if you're dealing with somebody, maybe you're dealing with an Aries, doesn't have to be, you may be dealing with somebody who is very highly sexually charged. Maybe they manipulate you with sex, or maybe they did, and this is the person you need to walk away from. For those of you who've done the work, you did walk away from somebody who is manipulating you with sex. That's what I'm getting from this. Or somebody who has been trying to strip you of your power. Manipulating you and taking your power every time. All right? We don't want any of this. Some of you overcame this again. You took control of the situation in your masculinity, your power, and you stopped dealing with this nonsense. Here's Nine of Cups. Yeah, there's somebody who's trying to fill their own cups. And I'm getting for some of you, there's somebody who, with regards to sex. I heard getting their jollies first. Because this guy can be very smug. He can be selfish. Okay? He can be. So maybe some of you, again, you're dealing with somebody like this. Now, there's no judgment on this individual, okay? Because we all go battles we know nothing about. A lot of us have inner childhood wounds to heal. So I really wouldn't want to pass any judgment. I don't when I channel energies like these with people who are like this, okay? I don't even know who this person is. I still have love and compassion for these people, because that's unconditional love is the only thing that's going to heal everything. And a lot of people are dealing with karmic debt. A lot of people are dealing with some harsh childhoods that they have, and the programming that's been in their brain is just ridiculous, that it causes them to be this type of energy. So I'm probably saying this for a reason, because some of you are like, yeah, you know, I was manipulated and I was, you know, a victim. If you continue to resent this person and be angry, that is devil energy. You are allowing the devil to get the best of you. Especially if you are a divine counterpart, that's not of the light. You have to stay in the light, and you have to really look within and realize why you were in this predicament and why you were going through what you did. I will admit, when I was dealing with my masculine, I was being manipulated and all this other stuff. He kept doing it and I kept allowing it. That was not smart on my part. And I will admit that. You have to admit these things, because I was in this, you know, cyclic pattern until God kicked me in the ass and got me out of it. And I finally listened to my gut, because I knew I had to stop dealing with this type of behavior. But I also knew my person had some underlying issues. I thought they were magically going to go away, but I had to walk away and do my work. And that's exactly what I did. And here, with the Nine of Cups here, guys, your dreams are about to manifest. Wishes are coming true for you, for those who've done the work. All right? A new, solid, stable beginning is happening for you. Eight of Pentacles. Yep. What did I say? Because you did the work. Others of you, you need to do the work. You have to achieve self-mastery. This is about focusing on you doing the work. There's only one person here. Some of you need to work your Dharma. This is the working your Dharma card and being totally in your nose about it. Some of you have been doing this, who've been following their Dharma, their life's purpose, working late at night, okay? Pushing through and getting your work done. I know I'm in this energy too when I do my editing. If something happens during the day and I don't go through my normal schedule, but I push through and I do my work. I do my light work. Sometimes I'm up late, like I was up till 2 o'clock this morning, right? So that type of thing. Others of you really have to hone in on your skills. There's something that you're very skilled at, and you need to build that skill up. And where you're going to be so committed to this and you're going to get so good at it that you're going to be able to reap your rewards. It's going to be lucrative. You're going to get money out of this. Again, some of you are already doing this. You've worked hard. That's why you're going to get these rewards. That's why the magic is about to appear in your life. You have to do the hard work in order to see the blessings, guys. It's like, how do you think you're going to get a promotion if you don't do jack shit? Doesn't make any sense, right? Queen of Cups. Yeah, some of you are up in your emotions. You're not emotionally balanced. Some of you are focusing too much on the couple love here when you're supposed to be focusing on yourself, on your healing. Others of you, you were like, you know, you were waiting. Like, where is my counterpart? Where is my King of Cups with his cup? I'm waiting and I'm waiting. Don't be waiting for somebody, Taurus. Others of you realize this, some of you the hard way, like I did, and you flipped that around. Some of you might have doggies too, or you're going to get dogs, something like that. Maybe this change in your life is going to involve getting dogs. That's for somebody here. All right, so make sure that you have that head-heart balance. You have to be in tune with your emotions. Some of you are not going with the flow. Some of you have gone with the flow. All right. Trust your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Some of you are not doing that. You might even be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but you might. Here's the King of Swords. This shadow side of this guy is not a pleasant guy. He can cut you with words. He can be incredibly blunt and way too logical. Some of you might be putting too much logic into this. Instead of tapping into your creative abilities, it's like you got to find a balance between these energies, guys. For those of you who haven't done the work. The Queen of Cups, she's very artistic too, very creative. And this guy. Head-heart balance too. Practical. He's the least emotional, but he knows when the emotions come into play. He also doesn't allow an overflow of emotions to affect his thinking, to affect his logic. Some of you, there's something artistic with writing, either writing a book, a novel, or poetry. That's for somebody here. Somebody's very masterful with this. I just heard somebody here is an exceptional writer. Like, they dream up like some amazing things. Like, they're so creative, it's beyond belief. That's for somebody. Wow. There might even be some legal issues surrounding this, surrounding you, someone here. You might even be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I did talk about a Gemini. Okay. Maybe there's some Gemini you were dealing with that kind of, that caused you to find your spark, to walk away, to change your life, to find the victory, to find, you know, your passions, to follow your passions, to build for yourself. That's for some. Maybe a Gemini was a catalyst for this change. Others of you were dealing with a Gemini. Again, that's for some, not for all. If you are dealing with a Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, it's mainly sun. This is a very significant message for you, because this person may be really, you know, tough with you. And they use their words to hurt, but they're not realizing this, along with everything else that I've said. So if you are Taurus, this is a message for you to walk away from this person. Could even be a boss. Manipulating you with words, too. That's what I said. Huh. Yep, Six of Pentacles. There's unequal give and take here. This is like unrequited love. This is not a balanced situation, guys. For those of you who are still in this, and you know it deep down inside, you know it. You have to be honest with yourself. Some of your finances are out of whack too. That's for somebody here. There's unequal give and take. We do not deal with situations with unequal give and take. Even when you're in your job and you're putting in long hours and a lot of work and you're not getting the recognition, you're not getting the promotions, and they're just taking advantage of you. I mean, we have all those cards here. Get out of that job. I did that and I built my own business. I was tired of that because I kept running into the same bullshit when I was creating all these amazing things and being innovative and changing the game where I was working, and people were like, they got jealous and they said, well, how did she do that when she barely had any skills in it? This is not about me bragging. This is about me realizing that I have some serious talents and I'm a pretty brilliant person. I'm able to figure out a lot of stuff and a lot of things. Because my moon is in Aquarius, I'm a very innovative person. So I tend to do things that other people don't think about. And God was like, Jess, this is enough. And I got out of that job and I said, the hell with this. Imbalance there, right? And I created a business for myself. This is abundance, right? This is you doing something of value here. But realizing that if there's unequal give and take, you get the hell out of there. And some of you are dealing with the person who was not giving to you what you were giving to them. You were being too generous. You were being too nice. And for those of you where the victory's coming in, you realize this. You could even be dealing with a Gemini rising. You realize this. And you said, no, I'm walking away. And we go back to the Two of Swords. I haven't even gotten to the bottom of the deck yet. It's the Ace of Pentacles. I talked about the Ace of Pentacles heavily too, right? So yes, some of you, with this magic that's coming in, something is magically appearing. There's a windfall of abundance appearing for you, Taurus, for those of you who've done the work. Others of you, you may be too overly focused on the material world. This, like, the money thing is on your brain all the time, right? You find value in the dollar, in the money itself, instead of finding value in your abilities, your creative abilities. When you follow your passions and you hone in on your creative talents and you work hard at that, you create a business, you create something for yourself, projects, whatever this is, it brings you financial stability. And again, some of you are not financially stable. There's been a lot going on in your life. Maybe there is a legal battle, and we do have kids here. Maybe there's a custody battle. There's child support issues. This is for some, not for all, okay? And, you know, this person, I'm hearing Gemini. Again, it doesn't have to be for somebody specific. Some Gemini was manipulating you and trying to hold their child over your head. That's for somebody here. All right? And they took a lot of your money. And you're like, shit, man. But some of you nipped this in the bud. And you said, the hell with this. I'm done with this. I'm taking my power back, like with the Emperor here. And because you did, Taurus, whatever manipulation you were being done with, even with like a boss who's manipulating you, holding something over your head, you now have victory. This, whatever the situation is, Taurus, this is a gift from God, too. We have another ace that's showing up here. This is a second chance at life, I just heard. Somebody came into your life. You realized certain things about yourself. This person was the catalyst for your self-transformation. That's for some, not for all, okay? Something that happened in your life sparked you to have a second chance at life. Interesting. And this, I did say talk about, some of you aren't grounded. Some of you, okay, this goes for both groups. For those of you where this change in your life is going to be happening, it's going to be so crazy that you have to remain grounded, okay? Go out in nature, do grounding exercises, go to my healing meditations playlist on my channel, and do the root chakra healing meditation. It's a 5-minute meditation with sacred geometry. It's pretty powerful. Do that so that you don't, get floated to the clouds and you lose sight of your mission and everything goes by the wayside. I'm also hearing with a great abundance that's coming in for you, Taurus, be careful to not spend it all. That's what I just heard. And be careful with other people who are going to come out of the woodwork, manipulation, trying to get you to give them money. Be wary of that, okay? Others of you who are like, they're still being manipulated and you're not finding that spark, you're not taking action on your healing, you got to ground yourself more, because there's something about the emotions are running high and it's just not helping you. You got to ease your nerves. You got to calm down. You got to just relax, all right? Ground yourself. Do the healing meditation on my website, my channel that I said to. Or get some chakra healing. I have a chakra healing, a healing package on my website, capellawellness.com. Maybe that might help you. For those of you who are still struggling, there's a lot of work involved in this. For those of you who have been victorious in overcoming all this craziness, you already know with 2 10s completions, you already know that it took a lot of work, all right? I went through something very, very similar, and it took work. But I was victorious because I knew that I had to change. I had to do something about it. And I did. All right. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this reading went longer than I thought. There's a lot of changes going on in people's lives, guys. If you haven't checked out your other placements yet, I mean, I'm not one to do very short readings, because for me, I channel a lot because I pick up a lot. And it's because my guides are like, no, these people need to receive these messages. What is the guidance? Do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Yes, some of you need to do the work, like I just said. You will have that victory when you do the work. I know it's hard. If you have questions, just email me. capellawellness.com. Don't be so stubborn. Again, this isn't, I know you're Taurus, but don't, get angry, because angry is low vibrational. But look, we all have work to do. If you want the blessings, you're gonna have to do the work. And I think this is a loop. Yeah, there's somebody who has musical abilities here. Somebody's not confident in their music abilities. Or maybe somebody plays guitar. I know that's not a guitar, but they just told me guitar. Somebody here is very gifted with playing the guitar. Maybe you need to play more music. Play more of your guitar if you're a guitar player, to help ground you. You're going to find some inspiration when you do that. Something with music here. That's for somebody. Look, it's at the bottom. Raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. See, some of you are getting a raise or promotion. There's abundance coming to you. I talked about that. I talked about this, you see? Some of you did the work, and now you're going to be rewarded. Others of you have to do the work so that you can get rewarded. And some of you, it may not just be promotion if you're already in a job. It could be getting abundance if you built your own business, or your business is going to take off, or something like that. Your business is elevating. But you also have to raise your vibration too, to call this in. And that's when you have that spark within you. That's a high vibrational card. Wow, look at that. Yep, somebody's getting a big promotion, and somebody is going to have to move overseas. Let me know in the comments if you feel that. Because if you've been feeling that, Taurus, your intuition is correct. All right, let's see what's coming to you with the new moon in Virgo, which happens on either September 6th or September 7th. And the new moon's actually on Labor Day for those in the States. Wow. Wow. Look, Taurus. New moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. For those of you who've done the work, there's more confirmation right there. I did talk about ego. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't be stubborn. Full moon in Leo. Be careful with the pride for some of you. Six of Wands is there too with the pride. Just be careful. Don't be too Emperor to King of Swords combination. Be more Queen of Cups. Be more Ace of Wands. Queen of Wands. What did I say? Emotions are running high. It's like this moon, it's like there's a combination of something here, Taurus. For those of you who are overly emotional about something, a job or a connection, this new moon is going to kick things into high gear, and you may have a tower moment because the storm warning is here. That's what I was saying. Some of you, a tower moment's going to happen. Others of you, you had a tower moment and it led you to your victory because you heeded the guidance. Supermoon. There's crazy stuff that happens with supermoons. So be careful with this. They want me to read the new moon in Taurus card. So I'm going to do that. New moon in Taurus. No, that's full moon. All right. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Get or give a massage, healthy body, healthy mind. You will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. We often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic, to create the money you want so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember, though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. So I did talk about, with the money, it's when you're too focused on it, it takes away the ability to bring it in. You have to have that balance, and money isn't a bad thing either. Some of you may be thinking like money is evil. No, it is not evil. All right. They wanted me to point out when they were talking about the law of attraction. Yeah, that's the Six of Pentacles here. Where is it? It was here. Whatever. Maybe I'm going crazy. Yeah, it's right here. This is also about the law of attraction, equal give and take. Now you are dealing with somebody who doesn't, there's no equal give and take in a connection. This is also you understanding the law of attraction. What you put into the universe, you get back. That's how it works. Trust me, there's magic in that. And what you put in, you get back tenfold. All right. And look what's at the bottom, you guys. Expect powerful change, a new moon eclipse. Big changers are coming, you guys. For those of you who've done the work, for those of you who still need to get on there, this new moon is really going to change things up. What am I doing? Your wellness tip. So, this wellness tip of the week, it's going to help you with these energies this week, okay? When this abundance comes in, for those who've done the work, stay grounded. For those of you who still need to do the work, this is going to help you with guiding the energies that these mudras are assisting, and it's going to expand your consciousness. You can do these hand gestures during your own meditation practice. You can even do it when you're in the shower, when you're taking like a long quiet walk somewhere. Go to your car during your lunchtime and do these, whatever it is. These are very powerful hand gestures to help you, especially with regards to, you know, what's surrounding you this week. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian Syrians. What is Taurus's energy body calling for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. So yeah, see, every time I do these readings, there's always two groups of people. For those of you who are still kind of struggling with doing the work, I get it. Maybe somebody should leave in the comments, yeah, you know what, I've done all this work, and especially if this is manifesting for you, just give encouragement to those who are kind of like iffy, or they're second guessing, or they don't have the confidence. I've been there, guys. And it's not easy, I know, but I mean, the blessings that come into your life they're astronomical. And then you have more blessings on top of more blessings, and you keep giving back to the universe, showing your light, shining your light, doing your mission work. And God sees that, and it's like, okay, let's give this person more abundance. We have breath. The Brahmana Mudra. Here's the hand gesture. Pause it, take a screenshot. It assists with ease, boundaries, and immunity. Relieves allergies and nasal congestion, assists immune system, opens and directs breath to the head and sinuses. We did have 5 of Pentacles. Some of you are physically ill. I sense it open to perfect balance and breath. Pause this, take a screenshot, write it down. All right, we now have, and this is with the throat chakra, okay? I do have a throat chakra healing meditation. It's on my healing meditations playlist on my channel. That will help too. Consciousness, here's the hand gesture for that, the Sita Mudra. This is a cool one. This is the crown chakra. Third eye. Assists with wisdom, clarity, and concentration. Releases tension in the face, throat, and shoulders. Brings breath and awareness to the third eye chakra. Improves mental clarity. Consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. You can take a screenshot after you pause it. Write it down. All right. And you know what essentially this is going to help do? Radiant light. It's going to help you shine your light, find that spark within you. Okay. Last but not least, we are going to get a super attractor card. Let's see what other guidance we have to assist you this week. Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian. Okay. Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What other guidance do you have for Taurus for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you. Ooh. I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. It's a good message right there. Faith in the love of the universe. The universe does love you. God does love you. Here's the bottom. Instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. There you go. Alrighty. Okay, Taurus. Well, if you like a personal reading or you want to purchase a personal tarot package, go ahead to the description box below. I have links to all that stuff. If you want to contact me about anything, my email's in the description box below as well. All right, Taurus, this concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.